oh, this is Solon. We're gonna be looking at some games against Shin, or Gentleman, and we're also gonna be looking at the game against Arilou. Now that today, I played 7 games against Shin in ranked, and I actually managed to go 4-3. So let's look at my win, shall we? Yeah, Gentleman really likes Wolf decks. He actually said Wolf was the strongest tier 3. Which, I guess I like never use the Wolf, and I don't really ever play beyond 2 mils generally. So like Wolf just, and I barely ever see Wolf, so I don't have much opinion on that. I'm coming out of my standard War Fox deck. Now, so I've been doing this sort of a counter to fast expand into tier 2 first, which is I sell off the 7th farm and put down 2 tier 1 warrants at once. I don't put it down early since that reveals what I'm doing sooner. Plus I want the 2 spawns to be synced up anyway, since I have to wait to push for the second, like I have to wait for the second skill to come out to push, so there's no reason to put one down earlier. And I specifically started doing this against Jin, because, like, what? Yeah, because he likes to do tier 2 first a lot. Or like mill, or it's just something sort of greedy. Now, unfortunately, I was hoping these 4 skills would come around, but instead they don't. Yeah, a little bit missed micro. So this is really funny, but I managed to kill the Warren there, but I lose, what, 5 skills? So, not worth it, but if there wasn't the cabin, I would have killed him. Yeah, that was dubious worth, to say the least. And now I put down Skunk, since I've really been liking Skill Skunk, which is early. Flavor of the month for me, flavor of the last 2 weeks, really. And he goes just straight to go 4 farm on the second mill. It's like, damn. Really aggressive. So I decided to try pushing about my Skunks to get something, since he's being so greedy. Okay, yeah. I mean, so I lose what, 2 more skills than him, but I also killed a pig, so that was worth. Now I'm waiting for the second Skunk to come up, and I also grab the mill so I can start putting on my own farm. So I'm feeling really confident about this, since even School versus Skunk skill, like Skunk still win that. Go ahead and put down 3 farms. Here it comes. I had a little bit more army here, but like this Skunk gas is so good here. I lose both Skunks here. Yeah, I end up losing both Skunks, and I also lose that farm, which is really sad. But like I killed, well actually I didn't, well I think I killed more army there. That looks of it. I'm still on better tech, so I'm not super worried. So he comes in again. It just doesn't go well for him, and I don't just kind of decide. Yeah, that was a pretty big loss for him. Putting down 2 more farms. Down 2 barbed wire, or 3 barbed wire to retreat to with my Skunks, if need be. Fortunately, I catch my eyes away, so I end up killing these 2 farms, which is a really, really good kill. Yeah, he sold off the Skunks, or sold off the moles in the camps here. And I saved my Skunk, which is huge. So I decided to put down the board here. Because I really like going tier 3 in situations like this. It's like if the enemy's going tier 3, I find the best response is to put down my own tier 3. Now his chameleons aren't out yet, so he's at a huge disadvantage here. I have Skunks first, which is, I'm still not entirely sure when you want to use your Skunks to tank and when you don't. But so I still kill 2 farms there. And I actually end up picking off that cannon, which is again huge. So like it looks like the farms I've been killing are really good. And he's actually down to 2 farms now, 4. So this is really bad for him, plus I have the 4 building. Like it's not completely represented, but I've just been gaining more value. The fact that I actually managed to get ahead of the economy there is really good. Yeah, that fight was actually cool. Like he did kill 1 pig, but it wasn't worth. I have the boar about to come out, so. Yeah, here he scouts the boar, and it's just like he's rallying the cams, but or he's rallying his army. It's, it's a boss up. Like the boar just came out, he just sent it to the turn. Lots of skunks in these games. So now this is a really dense map. Lots of mills really close to each other. This is a siege deck out of him. And this is a good map for siege with a high ground cliff. Like just get MG set up right here after taking this mill and use the spirits to harass pretty much all these 3 mills. Actually a really nice siege map for him. And for me if I was running siege. Yeah, no mole shenanigans this game. I think I do the whole 7 farm double warren. I actually can't remember if I do it this game. Funny enough, one of the games that I lost, Jin went 5 farm double warren and killed me because like that one game I decided to explore the rest of the map instead of scouting his base again, so I didn't spot it in time. So I couldn't get my barbed wire out. So he bought and sold there, I guess, to try to trick me. Like whatever. Goes ahead and buys this mill. I don't know why I'm following him. I think I'm just trying to make sure he doesn't put down moles or something. I'm just waiting for his commander to die so I can put down skunks. Down barbed wire here. This is stopping any punish attempt in case he went like quadruple warren or something. And I get it out just in time, even though I could have fought off the push. So this happens, but I have 6 drills against 4. So this is actually fine for me since the MG hasn't built yet. Yeah, that was a really nice win for me. Killed a lot there, and I didn't even lose another, so I only lost 3 skills. That was actually really big since now I'm about to get the first skunk out. And I know I'm protected, so I sell off the barbed wire. There's no reason to keep it anymore. So he tries to get the MG set up again. But now I have my skunk out. Or actually down. Oh, okay, I do. If I attacked this, 2 seconds earlier, that would have been gone a lot better for me since I would have killed it pretty much. Probably would have just would have killed it right away. Push again. I managed to kill that MG, and I kill a ton of skrills. So yeah, like really good trades for me. Now at this point, it is annoying to try to break the MGs. And he puts another one down here, I think. Yeah, there you go. So I decided to just go around the flank, and I put down barbed wire. Which he tries to punish, but actually end up killing his field, which is nice. So I just decided to go around here. Oh, he put down spirits. Wow. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is what 9 skills versus 2 skunks and 9 skills. That's just a lot of them. Kind of annoying to try to micro around all the hills. Have to do a good bit of focusing. Wolves come out, but whatever. You just lose this 3 warrens, 3 pigs, a bunch of tier 1. Oh, I ended up losing the skunk there, which is really sad. Yeah, it's so important to save tier 2, especially in early situations like this. 60 food is a lot. Down 3 farms, nice mill. And like, yeah, the game is pretty much, it's GG. He doesn't have any army. Besides the NGs, so I can just go ahead and easily kill the NGs here. I can just push forward and hit it stuck in the cliff. The 2 other games he won against me, he was doing this owl siege. It was lizard, snake, owl, sniper balloon, wire, artillery. Yeah. Okay, now, so one of the most important things in boar versus boar is attacking your enemy's base first, which also generally means getting your boar out first. Because people always talk about boar bomb and like damaging the army, blowing it up. But like the boar again has AoE between the boar bomb and just the flamethrower, so it's really important to be attacking the enemy base since you're all but guaranteed to also be killing off a bunch of warrens and pigs, or even a mill, depending on how the fight goes, which is huge. Like you just do so much damage, the counterattack potential enemies really reduced, even if they have their own boar coming out. Like you just get rid of so much other army and production and economy, it doesn't matter. Generally speaking. He's running a pretty similar deck to me, but he has pigeons and moles instead of fox and lyre. Yeah, I can't remember why I did this, if I scouted something. Or I think it was because he went tier 2 first. Or I think I was doing it in anticipation of tier 2 first. I'm going for the warren here first. So yeah, the 3rd skill shows up, and like, skills can't defend, like they have to move to the front of the warrens, and they just dying. Like, you don't have to focus fire them. So yeah, I lost 1 skill there, then I retreat. So I killed the warren. Like, that was really good value for me. You only need 2 skills to do something if they hit when your enemy doesn't have any units up yet. So that'd be a warren kill or a pig kill. I'll generally go for the warrens again. Pigs are more difficult. Since pig plus it's 1 tier 1 unit, just kill you. But just hit the warren, kill the unit when it spawns. So yeah, since I killed his warren, even though he has skunks out, like he has very limited counterattack potential. Plus I have the barbed wire here. Hurts his tier 1 and his skunks a little. Like he does kill 2 barbed wire on mine, which is annoying. Like it's 20 food, so it's not huge, but like, I mean, I defended, so. So yeah, he's just going eco right away since he knows I can't attack since I don't have any sword tech up. I have my own skunk out. But yeah, I went falcons too since I knew I had skunks, so I'll just go skunk falcon. Since I know I can defend with the barbed wire up. But I don't need as many skills. So I went down more skill warrens instead. I decided I didn't feel like waiting for the 2nd falcon here. Yeah, he does micro the Falcon. Micro skills for my Falcon, which is annoying. So yeah, I did lose more there, unfortunately. And he's had an economy, so it wasn't a fantastic situation. But I just decided to go boar. Like, since I wasn't exactly defeated enough to be particularly vulnerable to counterattack, although definitely could have been an issue. But it doesn't become one. Especially since he makes his own board. So he actually goes more in here, which I think he was expecting another attack. Like, he knows, like, you see him putting down the ball now. So now he either suspects a hidden mill or tier 3. And so I see his army and I decided to pick off some units while his commander is away. So yeah, I killed 2 skills dude, which is 40, it's something, it's 40 food. He puts down his own boar warren, but my boar warren just finished building, so I'm at about 30 seconds ahead of him. 35 even. He is really ahead on economy though. But boars are magical creatures. Decided to go grab this water here. Now he stops the base trade. I mean, I can put some farms here later. Yeah, now he scouts the boar, which I was worried about him mulling it, but he just goes back to his base. And he sells off some units to put down falcons, but I mean, my boar is about to come out, so yeah, my armor is super shot up there. I'm also going after 8 farms. His boar is about 30 seconds away. But like my boar, like as long as I attack first and do enough damage, it doesn't matter, even if I lose the boar. Yeah, so I'm like pretty much just going straight in with the board here. Yeah, like his falcons didn't get out in time. So I kill some warrens and I kill some pigs and I fall back since I see his own boars coming out. I did really important I don't overextend there, because then I will be vulnerable to the boar counterattack, especially on such a short map. But I keep 4 falcons alive, which is huge. He lost 4 pigs, which is huge. I actually feel comfortable enough to put down 2 farms here. Mostly because I kept 4 falcons alive, so. And I can expect to lose some pigs in the counterattack. And he'll counterattack so soon that I can't really put down more falcon warrens and expect the falcons to be out in time. So yeah, my boar actually just got out, so he kind of delayed too long here attacking me. I guess he was just waiting for too long to go back. And yeah, and I catch his boar out in the water, which is also huge. So I pretty much just ended up killing the boar. And I managed narrowly to keep my boar alive, very narrowly. So yeah, he actually ended up losing more in that fight. So yeah, the game's pretty much over at this point since I've doubled his farms. Like, yeah, you just can't do anything. It's so important to get your boar out first and attack the enemy in boar versus boar. Or just in general even, because the boar just does so much damage to like warrens and pigs and mills. Like you get so much damage if you're attacking into the enemy base of boar, which is usually slightly a bit counterintuitive since you generally don't want to be attacking into a base to the defender's advantage and pigs shooting at you. At least early and late games when your armies are so big it doesn't really matter. So he tries to rally over to the, like, I think he failed moles and I think he accidentally rallied his entire army. Maybe that was intentional. He was trying to mole my 3rd mill while having his army hit my 2nd mill, but it didn't work. This is a quick funny game. So he did his owl defense deck, so I decided to pull out my owl defense deck with Skrill Falcon. Although I kind of really want to try Skrill Boar Owl wire, sniper, artillery. And Spore Owl is really, really good against other owl decks. Against anything else, not so much, but against the owl decks, it's good. Since the board just kills all the enemy mice super quickly and easily, so your mice just win. So he does the mole, which is fine since my pig's really late, or my wire's really late for protecting the pig. But he just ends up killing 2 more wires. So he got 5 food and value there, but I mean my farm stayed up, so like it's pretty much an equal trade. Good map for owl seeds. If you have artillery, you really want lots of dense mills, so you can put down 1 artillery and control a bunch of the map. Then or at least put down artillery, control a bunch of the map. Then artillery creep and control, like have a commanding control. Yeah, this wire, I was trying to place the wire where we can place the mole worm. That was the plan behind that. So yeah, his Warren actually took some damage though, so he lost a little bit of value there. Like some people have said though, you want Artie on a bigger map, but Artie on a bigger map's not gonna do anything. It's just a bigger map. Like what territory is artillery controlling in? But, like it's harder to get up on a short map, but it's gives you much more game. I'm going to put a counterattack here. Since I knew it was doing the mole thing, I figured I had to disrupt the army tempo. Any skills need to be in front of the Warren to defend. Now I really panic, like I overreact. Like I'm 99% sure I could have killed the chameleon here. Instead I just ended up running away. But at least I killed the Warren, some skrills, so I'm not too concerned. Like, I still got value out of that as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I just straight up put down artillery since this is still really risky, but I did get value from that fight. Yeah, a little bit aggressive. Trying to do some kiting here across water, which is painful. Don't kill the chameleon, which is really sad, but I'm pretty much just trying to distract them. Like, very fortunately, he did not scout the high ground. That's how I was playing from this side, since I wanted to follow my army and not not scout this. And it ends up working. And now I'm probably like, oh shit, there's artillery up. So he immediately goes in, and he just cuts my army in front of barbed wire, but like the artillery is just murdering everything. And he just surrenders since his army's dead. Like, he's just gonna lose the game. He doesn't have economy behind himself or anything, and he just lost a ton of armies. Like, he's just gonna lose. Let's look at the game against Arilou. I hope my game sound isn't too loud. Yeah, just running my standard War Fox deck. No Movenfro likes to run Boar Fox Owl. Very solid late game. Now there's some very interesting early game shenanigans here. So he does 5 farm Warren. I'm like, okay, I mean, you can always defend, you can always stay up a farm in this situation and go your own Warren. You should have more prepare at least. It's like, okay, whatever. But he ends up selling. Now, usually you can't do anything with one wizard or one skill, since you need 2 to kill a pig. But I noticed that his last farm building is the corner pig, which I can kill with a skrill, with just 1 skrill. His other pig, so he just ends up selling right away since he saw my skrill coming. So yeah, Well, yeah, I just went 7 farm, double warren, so. And I actually ended up killing the farm there. So I'm 99% sure I killed it. If I didn't kill it, I did like at least a ton of damage, so he sold as a big loss. So I'll go for a farm, I'll also go better warren. He has moles, unfortunately, to do a ton of damage, but yeah, so he sold it as a 42 loss there. Maybe he didn't sell the loss. Oh, he had to. Or no, I think I killed it last time. But yeah, he sold a 42 loss there, and I killed it the other time, so I'm like 100 food ahead now. Build some mill here. Okay. Try to put down skunks now. And so again, I like Skrill versus Skull, or Skrill Mole is pretty difficult. I'm just like, okay, well I'll just go skunk since I know he hasn't put down tier 2 yet. So I have the tier 2 tempo advantage. And here I decided to try to go sneak out a warren or a pig or two, but he ends up seeing it, unfortunately. Like in a vacuum, like a chameleon skill, this beats skunk skill as far as raw numbers are concerned. A good micro, and especially depending on terrain, skunk skill can definitely beat chameleon skill. Also much better than So yeah, he goes pretty heavy on the eco, and I go full falcon warren. Really just playing for early aggression here. So yeah, again, like, attacking would have... Do I catch this out? No, I don't. That would have been a really nice catch out. Like, that would... I would have done so much damage. So yeah, the chameleon comes out, but I end up killing all his drills there. I actually took... Well, I actually took more losses there, which is unfortunate. But funnily enough, now I'm going up to 5 farms, and he's on 4. And I saved both my skunks, which is really, really important. But I can pretty much attack again whenever I want. Definitely playing pretty greedy here. And he also just sold off some stuff, so yeah, really bad time for that to happen. Fight stars. He has the chameleons coming from behind, which is good, because there's some my skunk gas, but I mean, it's not enough. And I actually micro once with my falcons and killed his falcons so I can't shoot out. He has skunk chameleon. So I kill a pig there. I lost more army, but I killed the pig. And I'm already ahead in economy, so that's pretty big. Well, actually, okay, look. So he lost that tier 2. So I didn't actually lose a whole lot there. He lost 2 tier 2s. Like, you can see them. Wow, this graph is acting weird. But yeah, it looks like, yeah, 2 tier 2s. But yeah, that part was fine. Now, so I decided to put down a foxhorn. Since they, like, Melvin probably would have put down a fox already by now. And Meek probably would have too, but Arilou doesn't do that a whole lot. He doesn't really put down a whole lot of tier 3s early. So I managed to force him to sell a farm. Plus I kill a pig, which is really, really nice to do. Is that no losses? Or did I lose, what, 1? Maybe 2 skills there? Hey, so this is a mistake. I put down barbed wire, which, since he was probably expecting me to attack again, so this keys him off that I'm trying to defend. So why am I trying to defend except tier 3? Maybe I shouldn't have put that up. But at least it goes around because of it. And my fox is already in. So he goes in here. That's actually a lot of units. So it wasn't enough for it. He like kills 3 pigs. Oh my god, these 3 tier 2 are so low. Like it would have been huge if I killed all of them. But at least I get the warren, and he didn't get them losing the army. Another pig, even though it was about to follow anyway. But yeah, he lost a lot more armor there. I know that's 3 farms, but that's hardly the end of the world. Especially since that box about to come out. And even if you can just force your opponent to sell farms during attack, that's still really good since it's delaying their income a lot. So I sniped the Falcon right away, which is really nice. Doing some tight back. I mean, yeah, he just doesn't have enough here. I have a lot more army, and I killed the Falcon right away, which is pretty big. That was just pretty much a game of lots of attacks with small gains, even though it's not necessarily immediately apparent in the army value graph. But I kept on slowing down as economic tempo. Like all this the earlier farms really does start to add up. And plus, I did kill warrens and pigs in here, which isn't necessarily. That's why I wish there was a total food graph, like total food on the field for a player. That would be a much more accurate depiction of strength. Anyway, that's the end of this video.